All right, so good evening, it's a good thing to be back. It's Monday, the beginning of our work week, and it's a good time to have that information. I tell you something, sometimes when the week gets by Thursday, your brain is tired and you can't take in much. So on starting up on the Monday is a really good thing. So welcome again to this session tonight. My name is Charles from St. Lucia, and Live Good is just beginning in St. Lucia. Honestly, just beginning. We're still trying to break the glass ceiling, but I know Jamaica, Bahamas, and all of some of the places it is going on much better at this time. Nevertheless, we hope to catch up. And the people who are here, you are in to learn something that probably you have not heard. And if you have not heard it, you want to be, you are in the right place, because a lot of persons in the coming year, in the coming months, 6 months, will be running to this thing and maybe introducing it to you, just for you to say, oh, I've been in this thing for 6 months. you know, I should be the one telling you, because it is going to go out, and the word is already going out, in so much that within 6 months, we just celebrated this week past, we celebrated our 6 months since the company was launched, and it has passed 400,000 members. All right, and we'll talk about that just in shortly. But Live Good is a very simple company to do. Very simple. Nothing complicated. It is totally legitimate. And it is as we go through that presentation, you'll see why so many persons who have gotten that information are registering with Live Good, and why we are growing so quickly. All right, so Live Good is a company that was established in the United States, or is established in the United States. All right, it has been established for some time, but on the 13th of December of 2022, it went global with a new business model and a new compensation plan, and that is what we are promoting today. It is based in Florida, in the United States. And Live Good, we as Live Good members, when we become members of Live Good, we practically become shareholders of the company. So you'll hear us talking about here in Live Good as if it's part of our company, because very much it is. We are given that privilege of being a shareholder within the company. All right, so Live Good is committed, and here we are committed to helping people. All right, and how we are doing that is by bringing the most advanced nutritional supplements that you will find in the market, purest, highest quality, and of course at a price tag better than practically any other good company, I would say, in the market. You may get something cheaper, but it will not have the quality that ours have. And there are a lot of counterfeits, I could tell you that. And sometimes when you get it cheap, you could guarantee that it's not of good quality. All right. But our mission basically says who we really are and what we really do. It's the mission statement. The foundation upon why we exist as a company is to help people get healthy and to stay healthy without having to spend a fortune to do it. Now, everybody knows that healthcare is very expensive, right? But at Live Good, we have made the purest, most healthy, most nutritional products available at a price that beats pretty much every other company on the planet. When I say the planet, I mean the entire planet. All right, and we boast about it. And there's something else that we don't really mention, but in Live Good, the company has made the products with some kind of guarantee. All right, that if you use the product and within 90 days of you having the product, you're not satisfied with what they promoted and you're not getting it, here's what the company says: you can return the empty bottle and get a full refund, no questions asked. And they are standing by that word. If you do not get the benefit that the product, after you've used the entire month's supply, and you're not satisfied, you could return that empty bottle to the company and they will give you a full refund. All right. And that is what they are sticking by, because and the reason they can make that kind of guarantee is because they know what they have put in these products will meet what it says it's going to meet. All right. If you haven't, I'm saying our numbers are beginning to grow. So if you have a friend that is not here, have never heard of it, you're probably just hearing it for the first time, but you want to invite a close friend or a relative, you can do that now. Who is Live Good? Who are the persons who are behind this thing? This gentleman, Ben Glensky, is the founder and CEO of Live Good. He's the one who started this whole company. All right. Of course, he has some friends that he teamed up with, but he's the one who's the brainchild behind the company. Now, Ben Glensky is not a novice when it comes to network marketing. He has been in the industry for over 20 years. He have run successful companies in the nutritional with nutritional supplements. Now, you know something about network marketing. Usually there is one product, one great product that they come out with. And over time, you know, they may have more products developed from that main source product, and they are able to promote it, right? And make a lot of money out of it, really. But it's not that the product is bad. It's not bad at all. It's very, very genuine product, but usually the price tag is pretty high, right? The benefit is good, but the price tag is pretty high. And what happens is that a lot of the time, persons are not able to continue. They would have started with gladness and they really want to push it, but then they hit a rock. Some persons get through. 5% of network marketing company people make money, but the remaining 95%, the workers do not make anything, right? And sometimes persons equate them to a pyramid because it seems that those at the top is always getting the money is being siphoned to them. But with Live Good, we have a completely different concept, to the point that 30% of persons who are in Live Good right now have broken even. In other words, they have made the money that they have invested in. And it's unheard of in the network marketing company. I'm talking about 5% of persons who actually make anything. But now we're saying just at the beginning of this company, just 6 months old, one out of 3 persons who join already have broken even, right? And within a short space of time, persons usually make their money back. And then you begin to count profit after that. All right. Along with Ben Glensky, he have teamed up with the couple, the dynamic couple of Ryan Goodkin, PhD, not PhD, but a PharmD, a pharmacist, and as well as his wife, who's a health educator, a trainer, a coach, everything that you have to do with health and health education. She is Lisa Goodkin, right? And they are responsible for the development of the product and education with regards to the product. And they do have a Monday Zoom webinar that they promote the products and what it's good for. In fact, today I happened to jump in on one of the products. One of them, they were talking about the sleep. And then of course there is Noda Kazan. He have been in network marketing since 1998. And trust me, he knows the intricacies of everything with regards to network. He have owned businesses. He have made tons of money in there, and he is still going strong. He was the one who motivated Ben Glensky to come out of retirement and to start off this company. And he is director of network marketing. All right, that is his specialty. He knows everything about that. So Live Good has a very good core of individual who knows about products and who also knows about network marketing and how it's the good way to do it, how they have done it in the past, and how they have amalgamated all the knowledge that they have learned, as well as this innovative introduction to this particular company, Live Good, how it is different, and why is it that so many persons are jumping on board, even sometimes the very first time they hear about it. All right. What Live Good have, what Ben Glensky and the team have come up with, although Live Good is a direct sales company where we sell products, but the company is not solely based upon selling products. In other words, you are not obligated, even if being a part of Live Good, to sell any product to anybody. You are not even obligated to buy any product. You do not have any auto ship that you have to, that comes to you every month that you have to sell for the company, right? It is totally left to you if you want to engage in buying and selling in the company, right? And you'll say, but how does the company make money? Well, the company has recognized the trend in the world as we speak. And what they have seen is that the companies that have membership are the companies that are growing, and companies like network marketing are declining in sales. And the reason why I say it is because the price of the products are high, and persons who, after we hit that global meltdown, basically, with the COVID and everything, a lot of persons lose their job and so forth, and they just couldn't sustain paying for something that they are not seeing benefit from. So they eventually start dropping out. And many persons who join network marketing, within 3.5 months, they give it up, right? But we are 6 months and we are moving in the other direction, right? Persons who join are now, in fact, just this last week, we announced 400,000 new members overall. And every week, when on the first day, when the directors have their meeting, they tell you that over 20,000, usually over 20,000 persons, sometimes 30,000 persons would have joined in just 1 week. An average of 3,000 persons join every single day this company. As the word begin to go out, persons are joining by, I mean, just it is just growing by leaps and bounds. All right, so you are basically in the right place, and you are very early. Within a year, the earth has 7 billion people. Maybe let's say 3 billion is connected to devices, maybe more. But we're talking about 400,000. That's just a drop in the bucket, right? This thing will start going on. When these 400,000 begin to share this, it will start multiplying, right? Duplicating in record time. You are happy because you are getting an inside scoop very, very early in a company that is just beginning, that intends to become the Amazon of network markets, the Amazon of network marketing. Everybody know when Amazon started. If you remember, Amazon started with books, candles, and and so forth, and they started with that. But now Amazon is a household name, right? It has pretty much sells everything, right? So Live Good has the vision of directors and the founders is to make Live Good into something like Amazon, where it would be a household name, where they start at the beginning. They're starting with health products, which is what they have analyzed that the world needs right now. As we came from COVID, you recognize that a lot of persons who had poor health, and a lot of the complications that we saw was because of the poor basal health. People just their health was already questionable, and when the demand was put on them by this virus, they just succumb, right? And so you want to be able to build up your immune system, to build up your health, so that in the future germs and whatever else that will come, we will be in a better place to be able to overcome it, and not for it to overcome us. All right. So with Live Good, when persons buy from the company, they are able to save up to 75% compared to if they should buy with another network marketing a company. And there are persons who give their testimony that they had been with other companies, and when they heard of Live Good and they saw the product and they compared the ingredients and the price, it was a no-brainer. A lady said that she used to be with a company and she would spend, she said she believed in health and so forth, and the product was good, but she would spend $100 every month buying 2 products. And now with Live Good, she's paying $36 buying Super Red and Super Green, which has everything else that the other company had. She's saving almost $70 every month, right? Just by getting into Live Good and seeing what the price is compared to where she was. All right. And she quickly left it up and joined over to Live Good. And now I think she is growing and telling other persons about it. All right. So Live Good is a company that has that is based upon membership. You probably would know that Walmart has over 11 million people are members of Walmart. And what does Walmart give them for the month? Because of their subscription, because of it gives them free delivery they buy their product, and it offers them free delivery. They may get a coupon for gas or something of that sort. You know, some basic things, but they are really willing to spend the $12.95 monthly for that service. Amazon Prime, 200 million people. 200 million people are subscribed to Amazon Prime. What do you get from Amazon Prime? You get some discount on your purchase. Whatever purchase that you have, you get discount. $12.95 a month, and you get discount, right? 200 million people are part of it. Netflix, 232 million people have Netflix accounts, right? And recently I understand that some persons were able to get it for free, but Netflix says no, they have tightened up their screws and they said no, everybody has to pay for it, right? Even that few persons were able to get it for free, Netflix says we are not interested in them getting it for free. 232 million people. So you can imagine how much money Netflix is making every single month. $9.99 monthly for the basic package, right? Multiply by 242 million in 1 month, right? That's 10 times 242, right? That's it, just 1 month. And other persons have more elaborate packages and so forth. That's $15 or whatever. For what? Just for people watching movies? That's it. That's not food. That's not medicine. That's not health. Just for watching, just for entertainment. This company is making so much money on us. You wonder where priorities are, right? And Costco, 127 to 123 million people, $60 a year, and you get some discount on some of the products and on some of the things that is sold. And this company, you could see the number of persons just willing to save a buck, right? Well, with Live Good, our membership is only $9.95. $9.95 a month, right? And that's all your obligation to the company after you join. Just $9.95. You don't have to buy a product if you don't want to. You don't have to be forced to buy something that you do not need, right? You don't have to sell for the company if you don't want to. They're not reliant upon that. But as making available the products at a discounted price, and we'll talk about what this discounted price is, and also giving you all the benefits, the compensation that you are able to get. All they ask is that you join the company at $9.95 a month, and that is all. That is your obligation. Everything else that you do is for yourself and for your benefit in the long run. We'll explain that. All right. So Heritage is a membership company that actually pays. It not just take money from you, but it gives back pretty much almost everything that it takes. And I'll show you what it is that it does. All right. That is the concept. So as I said, on June the 9th, the membership worldwide was 400,000. So today's is the 9th, is today the 19th. And so 10 days later, we are approaching close to 500,000 people. By the end of this week, well, 2 weeks, we would have gotten almost 50,000 people if we go on the same rate that we have been signing up persons. So you could be sure that maybe by Thursday, when we have the result, we will be approaching towards towards 250,000 persons having joined the company. But look at this. Out of that 400,000 persons who have joined, there are one crown diamond. There is one crown diamond. There are 27 new diamonds. That was as of June the 9th, right? So there are 27 in all. That is these are the highest levels that persons have arrived, right? Platinum, there are 9 in that particular week. There were 9 new platinums. There were 622 new silvers. We're talking about a ranking in the company. 90 new gold. And so many persons, when I told you about persons breaking even, if you be a bronze member, you have broken even. In other words, what you paid to enter, you made it back as a bronze member. And that is just by saying, by sharing signing 2 persons into this company. All right. And then you broken even. So this is what is going on. Now, Live Good, as we said, produces the highest quality product. By using the cutting edge science and nutritional technology, we have created the highest quality products of their kind available anywhere in the world. All right. And what we have, and it starts by getting the right products, right? From the purest natural ingredients, right? It is collected in the most pristine locations on the planet and using world-class manufacturing facilities. And these facilities all meet the standard of good manufacturing practice, the GMP certified. So that is important. With Ryan Goodkin, if there is a company that was producing something very good, he goes, they take a tour, they show them what they are doing, where they are doing, what manufacturing practice, whether the company is GMP certified, and if it's not, sorry, they cannot have any business with them, right? If the company has been certified, then they look at what they are doing, they look at the ingredients, what they are putting in it, where it is taken from, is it organic, is it not? All of these things are important for that company because they want to stay on the cutting edge and to have product that is unmatched anyway. And not only that, our products not only good for the body, but they get results. All right. So when we say that the product is good for something, and that is the reason they can give that guarantee that if we say that it's good for, it helps with sleep, it will do it. It has been tried and tested. The good thing about our company, we allow our products to be tested by third-party laboratories that are not affiliated with Live Good. Because I mean, after all, if we are the one certifying ourselves, testing our own product, we will always give ourselves a pass mark. That's how it works, right? But no, we say let our products be tested by a third party, right? That meets standards of, obviously, high standards of certifying and laboratory tests. And we have all of that available for everyone to see. Every single product, the certificate of analysis is available, so everybody can see what the product is, what's inside of it, and does it have bacteria? When they tested it, that it did have germs in there and so forth. Everything is available, so you don't have to buy any product that you're not comfortable with. But with Live Good, before the product gets to you, it has passed through all of the rigorous tests. So we know that we are getting the good stuff, the purest stuff at the most affordable price. So in Live Good, we say there are good products and there are great products. And then there are Live Good products. Live Good is a notch above the rest because we take that amount of care in producing what we have. All right, as it relates to what we are talking and what we are saying and what you will hear with regards to my explanation with some of the products that we have, this information, this statement have not been evaluated by the FDA, the American Food and Drug Association. They are more related with regards to drugs and so forth and so forth. They are not certified. The information we are producing is for educational purposes only, and we do not at all, neither the company nor us, claim that the products that we have is intended to diagnose, to treat, to cure, to heal, or to prevent any disease. That is the exclusive rights of medication and drugs. Foodstuff are not promoted in that way. However, what we are saying is that our product are vitamins and minerals, the things that the deficiencies that your body is lacking. It will provide what you are lacking. All right. And that's where we will stay, and that's what we will do. And that is a disclaimer that we put in to let you know that we are not saying give up your doctor's medication, do not take your prescription and come and start taking our stuff. No. We are saying what we are producing is good. They have the highest quality. They are nutritional products, and they are there to address your deficiencies, but they are not intended to diagnose, to treat, or to cure or to prevent your disease. All right. All right, so what do we have in Live Good? Well, we have vitamins. I know everyone may be thinking of the same. Vitamins for men, vitamins for women, all right? And they have all 24 minerals, and the women also have iron, 24 vitamins and minerals, and they are good for the immune and cardiovascular support. And you know, pretty much everybody wants a strong immune system. That is how you fight disease. That is how you combat the cold and every of these germs that are all about the place, the bad ones, all right? We know we have good germs. They have good germs that live with us, and we need to know about that, and someday you'll get to know about that. But there are some bad ones that are intending to take us down, and we need to have a strong and robust immune system to be able to combat it. Also, with good vitamins and minerals, it promotes healthy aging, all right? Healthy aging. Now, a study was done in the United States. You know, America they're very big on studies and keeping records and so forth. And they found that 9 out of 10, 92% of all Americans are deficient in at least one or more vitamins or minerals. That's 9 out of 10 persons are lacking. It means that the food that they are consuming, and trust me, what America is consuming, pretty much what everybody else is doing, and that's why we are getting the same disease that Americans are getting. They call about the American diet. The American diet has pervaded, or especially the Caribbean, and we are consuming pretty much the same thing. The McDonald's and the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Somebody tell me Kentucky Fried Chicken means killing. What it says, killing foolish children or something like that. So yeah. So this food that we love so much, and they have told us that we can't do without it, it's killing us, right? It's literally killing us. And yet persons spend they spend their money on the things that is killing them, right? So a lot of us are eating ourselves to death, right, to disease and so forth. So Live Good basically saying, I mean, when you look at the products we have, we are saying there's an alternative lifestyle. But beyond that, if your food that you have, you just probably cannot pay for it. You want the good stuff, but you cannot pay for it because the price of produce, fresh produce, have gotten so high that you cannot buy it. When you look at the grapes and you look at the berries and so forth, and apple maybe it's okay, you probably can afford that, but a lot of the other good stuff, you can't afford it, right? And so Live Good have made these things available for us to supplement our diet, right? So that we can have what is necessary for the body to function well, all right? Now, of course, with our product, there is a price. It's kind of blurred here, but there is a price for the product for the member. Earlier on, I talked about being a member, and there is a price for the non-member who just they don't want to be part of the company, but they just want to purchase it. There is usually maybe almost a $10 different gap, $8 to $10 different gap in that. The retail person, why is it that the member is getting it at a cheaper, at a discounted price? Because they're a member, because they have paid their subscription. And so it qualifies them to get the product at a reduced price, just like Amazon Prime, just like Costco, you know, just like Walmart. As you become a member, you are entitled to get discounts. That's why persons join it. And when they calculate what they have to pay for the year and how much discount their potential of making, they say, well, it's a good deal. I could save $100 when I only pay $10. That's a good deal. And so that's why the member gets it at a cheaper cost. So I tell persons, when you analyze it, it's better to be a member than to be a retailer, right? Or to retail, or to buy it at a retail cost. The $9.95 that you spend, you are making this in savings on just a single product, right? So why not just be a member, and then you get your price at a discounted price. And beyond that, you also have the ability to make money, and for the company to compensate you for your efforts in promoting the business. You know, so all of that, there's advantage to becoming members. So when you look at the cost of our multivitamins, it's just $9.95 for the member. $9.95. And when you look at the next best thing up in the network marketing in the industry, all right, you look at Metagenics with their phytomulti, that is all of their multivitamins from the plant source, which is exactly what we have. And there's Theirs is almost $50. Ours is just $9.95. So we're talking about 5 times, almost 5 times more than what you can buy 5 of these. In other words, you can have a 5-month supply, while someone has just a single month supply of Metagenics phytomulti. 1 month. And I can have the same ingredients, maybe even better in terms of its content and its quality and its manufacturing, all the things that we talked about. And I can have this thing and feasting on it for the next 5 months, and we have just spent the same amount of money. You save 79% by buying our Live Good multivitamins as opposed to buying from Phytomulti. And here you save 65%, 3 times more, right? From multi-medical, if you were to buy their multivitamins. So do you think persons are following? When they hear, when they look, when they see what we have, persons are moving away from these and they're coming over to us. Why? The price. And any one of you who go to the supermarket and you see that you go and you get the same product or something comparative to what you're buying elsewhere at 1/3 of the price, I believe that's where you will be telling everybody to go and shop, right? What about factor 4? The first and only inflammation management supplement formulated. The first and only so far, exclusively for inflammation. Now, chronic inflammation disease are the #1 cause of sickness and death in the world. Chronic inflammation disease, such as heart disease and stroke and cancer, all this is caused by inflammation in the body, right? Diabetes, arthritis, kidney and liver disease, all of these are caused by inflammation. And so one of the world's leading immunologists, Dr. Heather Volps, she developed factor 4. And now partnering with Live Good, it's called Live Good's Factor 4. And because of that, the price, because of Live Good and their mantra, making the product available at such a low cost that it does not cost, it doesn't cause you to have to rob the bank. It doesn't cause a hole in your pocket. So as persons partner with us, the price is drastically changed. It goes down because we make money by volume and by membership, as opposed to selling one single product and waiting for 30 days for somebody to buy it. Well, during that time, we have sold 30 products at 1/3 of the cost. And persons are happy, telling others about it. We are getting more sales, more members are joining. As I said, within 6 months, less than 6 months, we surpassed 400,000 members, right? And it's just beginning to grow. So our factor 4, if you're having this joint pain, if you're having, I heard a lady said to me today, man, the knee, right? You can't stand the knee. Factor 4, right? It has fish oil where you get your omega-3. It has an omega-6. It has a turmeric. Everybody knows turmeric is good for inflammation. Garlic, who does not know that? And it has CoQ10. You probably have heard of. I think most persons have heard of CoQ10. When you have all this combined, the perfect combination, Dr. Vlogs has put together the best thing there is in the industry, in the world. All right. And so you want to do that. As a member, you get it for only $18.50. As a retail, as a non-member, you get it for $30. Still a good price, because let me show you. I'm going to compare that with something that have omega plus. That is, they'll promote it the same way. They'll tell you it's good for everything that I just mentioned here, but the price is almost 3 times what we are paid. It has omega and some other stuff. Ours have omega, yes, from the fish oil, but also we have CoQ10, 4 of the most powerful anti-inflammatory products or items you will find in any food. What about CoQ Max with omega 100 milligrams? All right, so it has CoQ10 and it has omega 2 products, and it's sold for $60, $58.42. Ours have that plus 2 more, garlic and turmeric, and it is sold for $18.50. So you could see why persons are moving away and coming over to Live Good. And they are being smart. Instead of them buying it at a retail cost that would cost $30, they are joining the company and buying for $18. That is smart because they are saving on just the one product. They are saving $12. And the membership for the month is just $10. So ultimately, just by buying one product, they have saved what they would have paid in membership, right? It doesn't take a genius to figure this thing out. It's better to be a member and to get your products, not just the one, but every product, by saving maybe over $10 on every single product. That is your way to go. And we've been becoming a member. You are also building up a matrix we will talk about just now, where you can actually get compensation. Now, a lot of persons know that vitamin D is good. Yesterday I was at a function and the children were sitting in a place where the light was coming, and the parents said to them, get up from there, the sun is too hot. And everybody else is going to say, the sun is good for them. The sun is good for them. So I had the parents thinking I should get the child out of the sun, and everyone saying, no, the sun is good. The sun is very, very good for us. We need it. Thank God for it, for the sun. He knew why he put the sun in the sky, and he knew why it gives that ultraviolet B rays that causes vitamin D to be produced in our skin. The fact of the matter is that it is the most important vitamin the body needs when it relates to health and immunity. Right, the immune system, but it's also the most deficient. The sun is all about the place every single day, but yet it is the most deficient vitamins on the planet. The food source for vitamin D is not very strong. That's why God made the possibility for us producing some in our skin. But a lot of persons are not staying out in the sun. We run away from the sun. We try to get the shade. Right, we get into a building and we have air condition, right? There's hardly any sunlight coming into this place. It is not just having a light, it is having direct sunlight on the skin, certain time, certain angle of the day, that causes that production of vitamin D. So with that, because of that, a lot of persons are deficient in vitamin D, and also vitamin K. Vitamin K assists and helps vitamin D in a very crucial way, because it helps. Vitamin D is responsible for allowing the calcium to be absorbed into the body and to be taken to the liver and to be taken outside of the artery where it is not needed, but to the places where it is needed, to the bone, where it is needed for not just the development of bone, but the bone also is the factory for red blood cell, the bone marrow. Right? And so when your vitamin D is lacking, also your calcium, no matter how much milk or whatever you're drinking, you're not absorbing it. And so you still get the brittle bones, you still get the osteoporosis and so forth because of lack of vitamin D. Very important. Vitamin K, they both help. Vitamin K is also crucial to avoid calcium buildup in the artery that leads to atherosclerosis, right? The hardening of the artery causes it not to be able to open up and to close as it's supposed to, and because of that, you're left with high blood pressure, right? And you're left with plaque building up inside of your artery that can lead to stroke, intermittent claudication, all of the things that are associated with an artery that is not clean, that is built up with a lot of cholesterol and calcium calcification and everything of that sort that happens. Well, vitamin K helps that, remove that. So the two combined in Live Good as a member is just $8.50, 60 capsules. Both the highest bioavailability you will get, and it's just $8.50 as a member, right? But let's compare that with the best things they are. D3, alpha calcidiol 2000 complex from Metagenics, and they have theirs for $34.45, right? Pure has theirs for $21.40. Ours not only has alpha calcidiol, the D3, but we also have the K2, vitamin K, combined, and we have ours for a fraction of the cost, 1/3 or half in this case, so you are actually getting more and you are saving more, all right? So that is the reason that Live Good, you need to start talking about it and telling persons about it, and you try the product for yourself. It's not expensive to have a month's supply of these products. What about complete plant-based protein? Complete plant-based protein, complete, all plant-based It is needed to rebuild and to restore muscle and joints. It is needed to build and to maintain lean muscles. And everybody who goes into the gym knows that you have a shake that you use, a protein-based something that you're supposed to take to help with these muscles and building of the muscle and so forth. And lean muscles, not the fat, but just the muscles and so forth. So if you are gymming or you are in an athlete and so forth, you need all of that. This is a good product to have. Complete plant-based, nothing animal. And now, why is it that you're saying, I thought somebody said that you need your protein, and everybody was taught from school that you need to eat meat and you need to eat fish and you need to eat eggs and you need to drink milk in order to get protein. Yes, you get protein that way. But I always ask the persons, but how did the cow produce the protein? What food did it eat to produce its own protein that we are taking from it after we kill it? It got it from the grains. It got it from the peas and the beans, right? That persons don't like. the lentils, I think everybody loves lentils. These have the protein in there, and the real ones, the good ones, the ones that help build others. All right? So the essential proteins are only found in plants. There are 9 of them. And from these essential protein, this essential amino acid, I should say, all the proteins are built, right? So when you have the plant protein, you are getting all your essential amino acid that the body needs to build its other protein, to build the protein that you need. As your body needs it, it has the raw material, it has the ingredients, it produces what it needs. All right, that is it. You don't have to kill a cow to get it. You can get it from the plant, and that is the best way to get it. All right, and so we have it here for only $22. A wonderful month supply of this vanilla flavor, whatever the flavor that you want. But in addition to that, that plant protein also has 26 vitamins and minerals. So we are not just giving you protein, but we are giving you the vitamins and the minerals that goes along with it. Anything else in the market is way much more, 3 times more than what we have, right? So plant-based protein from Giovanni has it for $60. Total Vegan has theirs for $62, pretty much the same price. Ours is just 1/3 of the cost, $22. And that you begin to understand why Live Good is the new thing on the block. And it is the one that is gaining the momentum. I am just this, in fact, if you just see, in this little bottle here, I kept it so I could just show you. It look a little turbid, but that is my essential aminos. And I tell you what, I said to my colleague today, I've been taking my essential aminos in the morning, but today I decided I'm going to take it sometime in the afternoon. Now, I did not hear that from Lisa Goodkid. I said, if it is good for recovery and for energy and helping you stay focused, usually around after lunch, you begin to get dull and jaded and so forth. So let me take it at that time so I could stay awake. I think it actually worked. First day, but it actually worked. So I did not feel the jag that person's feeling in the afternoon today. I was able to come home, even driving home sometimes you feel a little sleepy when you're coming home after a long day. I did not feel it because I took that right in the afternoon when I needed that extra boost. So if you have your essential amino acid, maybe that's something you want to try. Take it in the afternoon as opposed when it's most needed, because it gives you, because essential aminos is already in the most basal form, it begins to act almost instantly in your body. All right, so it is very, very good. Your essential aminos, very, very good. All right, and then your magnesium. And I heard you talking about magnesium today. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in our body, right? Anything that has to do with muscle and the nerve and energy and all of these enzymes and so forth, magnesium is involved in it. And so if you don't have enough, not just having magnesium, but having the right magnesium that actually gets into your body, that your body can digest and so forth, then you will find yourself getting deficiencies in these things. Your muscle, you feel the weakness, you're nervous, you'll not be able to concentrate, your energy level will begin to sag. And not, one thing else, it also helps with your sleep. Magnesium, right? Ultra magnesium complex. And I always use that example. My sister-in-law tells me it actually works. And she's just on her still on her first bottle, and she told me that she was having difficulty going to sleep, and now she sleeps like a baby. By the time she hit the pillow, she's out and have a really good night every time she takes her magnesium. So you want to try this, but magnesium, how much is it, Mr. Charles? No, it's not expensive. Look at the price here, just $9, $8.95, right? At the retail, you get it a little more expensive, but for us, it is very, very, very cheap. All right. So you want to be able to get your magnesium to stay focused. If you have difficulty managing stress, difficulty sleeping, you have heart problems, magnesium is necessary in large quantity, and we have it here at Live Good at the basal price that you will get it anywhere else. All right. So get your magnesium and look at the other prices as we compare prices with all the good stuff on the market. They're good products, but the price is a lot higher. $28, ours is $8.95. Right? And here's what also we have. Ours is from when Ryan Goodking looked at this thing and he studied it. And as a pharmacist, I'm a pharmacist as well. So I love what he's doing because he's using his expertise, his knowledge in what he was trained and how to chemicals, and they call us chemists. So he understands that, and he knows what is the best way to get this product into your system using the glycinate and the gluconate salt of magnesium. These are the two that are most bioavailable, and so when you take it, it is sure to get into your body and sure to act. And that's why we can promote our product and say it actually does what it says it would do. All right. So that's where you want to get it. CBD oil, everybody have probably heard about it. The hemp plant and the CBD oil and how good it is. It's a cannabinoid, and it is active in the cannabis plant. But the good thing about it is that when you take the plant and you smoke it, you're getting CBD a little, but you're probably burning it up because you're smoking it away. But the way that it is extracted, you only get the CBD and nothing else. The THC that causes the high, and so forth, that makes persons see the pearly gates and so forth. No, you're not going to get it in CBD. That's THC, but not in CBD. CBD is the medicinal part of the hemp plant, where you get all of the things that are good for the asthma and the epilepsy and all of the things that you have heard that it is good for. That is where you get it in a concentrated form with none of the bad stuff, only the good ones. All right. So it is of the highest quality, and it is used, and the way that they have it, the carrier oil that they use is what is called the MCT, medium chain triglyceride. This is the one that makes the oil more available to your brain and to your system where it needs to work. Right? It carries. It's one thing to have the product, but it's another thing to have a carrier that takes it into the cell. Right? And that's the reason a lot of stuff that you take never gets past your gut, because it cannot go through the blood-brain barrier, or it cannot go through the alimentary canal and so forth because of the way that it's formulated. All right, and that I could see how the pharmacist gets involved in that, because pretty much that's what we study at school. All right, but there is one disclaimer I need to make. In some countries of the Caribbean, CBD oil is still illegal. All right, so to bring it in, so the likelihood is that you can try, but it also can be confiscated. Unlike Jamaica, thank God, I'm not sure for Bahamas, they have relaxed that law, they have progressed, but in some of the other Caribbean islands, they still have a little problem with it. But so I guess you would have to know how you can get in touch with it and how you can probably get it. All right, but that's just bear that in mind, or maybe see whether your country has what's the law and whether you're able to import it at this time. But as you look at the comparison, and this is very interesting, the comparison with the other CBD that is available, ours is 750 milligrams of CBD. The next best thing, Green Roads has a 550 milligram, which is less than ours, 200 milligrams less, and theirs is a whopping $90. And persons have been buying it because they need it for medicinal reasons, the asthma and so forth, right? But there we are having ours higher concentration for what, 1/5 of the cost? Wow. So we can buy 5 of that to anyone who buys 1 of these. and you're getting, and we have 200 milligrams. Let's say we have 200 milligrams of CBD extra, right? For what you will get with the green roots, and yet it is 1/5 of the cost. Young Living have 500 milligrams, pretty much 1/3 of what we have, 2/3 of what we have, and yet theirs is $80. Ours is just $18. Live Good live to its mission, making the product available to you at the lowest cost ever. But the flagship of the company, the one I love the most, is Organic Super Red. Organic Super Red is so good. Here's what, I'm not going to say too much. I'm certain that next week, God willing, I will skip some of those at the front so I could speak about Organic Super Red. All right. So we'll give it a little more focus next week, God willing. But if you can read up on it as you go onto the website, you can read up on it and see that it's good for cardiovascular health. It is good for circulation and for sexual health. And I know you want your husband to be on the program next week, because he will see how this actually helps. And you know, I say husband because anything that anybody promotes that is good for sexual health, men buys it. It doesn't matter if it is turtle, whatever, or snake oil or whatever. If they say that it's good for sexual health, trust me, if they put it in a bottle or anything, the men will buy. They put it in a drink, they would buy. I don't know, men are just obsessed with this thing. They buy it. But this one actually works. It actually works, not because there is any aphrodisiac in it, but we will go next week into showing you how. I'm going to skip this slide. I had prepared it, but I'm going to tell you about it next. But only to tell you that our Super Red is only $18. Organifi, who has their red juice with their grapes and so forth, they don't have some of the ingredients that we have in ours, but theirs is $70. And Super Beet, that is, talk about the beets, and we know the beets are good. Theirs not organic, but they are selling, and they are sold quite a lot for $40. But we have Super Beets in here. We have the berries in here. We have alfalfa in here, and Harvard berry, and all of these things in here. I mean, just name it. And yet ours is just a fraction of the cost, less than half of what they're selling. Super Green is basically our safety net when it comes to health. You know, everyone talks about the greens, the vegetable. I tell a person that the greens were added to our diet after the fall. If you know anything about Bible, that was the medicine, right? That's the medicine that we needed to help us because of the effect of the fall, right? And so God added this thing into the diet, and so that we, as we consume it, the vegetables and the greens, that we are actually strengthening ourselves, healing ourselves, and we are getting the ability to withstand and to build up our immune system. So Super Green is very good. Immune protection, energy and recovery, stress support, digestive health. And here's something else. It is good as a detox for your body, right? The fiber and everything else inside there detoxifies your body and help you have clean gut and so forth. So you want your Super Green. Super Green is the same as Super Red, $18. Organifi has theirs. They have big. That's why I tell you about. There's the thing about multi-level marketing and network marketing. They have good products. The green juice is very good, but the price, you cannot sustain it, right? Persons are not able to sustain $70 thing for a month, whereas you can now get this and even better for $18. You know where everybody's gonna go, right? And AG1 has theirs for $100. I think they'll go out of business just now with Live Good on the market. All right, then we have persons who drink coffee. I also say if you're going to drink it, you want to drink the best ones, right? So it is good for, and they have so many other products. There's 6 mushrooms, functional mushroom in there that actually help you to lose weight. All right, it tastes good. It is good for mental clarity and weight management, and also better brain function. So there's some good stuff in there that if you are a coffee lover, you want to use this one as opposed to the others that you buy out there. All right, the price is good, $17.95 as compared to the good stuff or the other better ones or good ones on the market. The price is just much higher. All right, so that's, and then we come to some skin products. And I know that maybe the ladies love this section more. The baggy eyes, the lines, the wrinkles and so forth. They want to look good. And so there is instant youth for only $15 as a member. You look younger in minutes. It is said to reduce the appearance of wrinkles in 90 seconds. All right. So, so somebody at the end, when we come to our answer section, who have used it, maybe can testify that it worked. All right. I have not used this one. And maybe someday I will try it. I'm not sure if I have the lines that they're talking about. So maybe I may not see the results. But indeed, it is said to work in record time. And I guess because it says in less than 2 minutes, you can see for yourself. Jeunesse Instantly Ageless has theirs, similar product, but theirs is 52, ours is 14.95, right? And Branier Instant Beauty 60. They have that's for, I guess, the 60-year-olds. They have this, if you want to look younger in minutes, they have this for more than twice our cost. So you know where you'd want to go. Ageless is a product that makes sense because it contains collagen, right? And collagen is what causes our skin to look smooth and plump and radiant. That is what we have. As we are younger, our skin is that way. As we begin to get older, your body begins to, it deteriorates in its production of collagen, and afterward it stops, right? And because of that, your skin becomes dry and less supple, and it's less able to retain water and fluid, and that's why it begins to dry and you begin to wrinkle up. It's just a normal process of aging. Well, if you are able to get a product that puts collagen back into your skin, you know what happens? It reverses the appearance of aging. Or even so, it allows you to age more gracefully, all right? And so persons they have sold so much. And even before Live Good, that product was being sold already, all right? But with Live Good, we have made it, as a partnership with Live Good, they have made it so much available, so much cheaper. It used to be sold for $60. They had sold over 1 million, in that long before. But now it is available with Live Good for just $15, 1/4 of what it used to be sold for. And so it is running out of it's always running out because persons are buying quite a lot of it. And when it runs out, they have to wait to get new production. In other words, the demand is higher than the production at the moment. Right, so you want to get your hands onto this product, and it will help. There are 2 new products that are coming up. They so far they have also brought in the CBD gel for pain. Even that has gone out as well. It came in and persons just jumped on it, and it is out. I think in the next week they should have it again. There is a collagen peptide that is coming on stream. It's coming very, very soon. That is, it has even more than the Ageless. It's specific for that, to produce the collagen that your body needs and to put it back into your skin. So that is expected to have a good sale as well. And then and today they were talking about the transdermal sleep patches, all natural ingredients that helps persons sleep. So that is coming soon. These are 2 new products that is coming soon. You would see that. Now, what about if you want everything? Wow, wow. How much would it cost? Well, as a member, it only costs $300, and you can get everything I've mentioned here, and even some I did not mention, like the E-Free, and some others that is in the background here that you probably I did not talk too much about Super Red. So $300, and you get it for everything here. All right. Now, how do you become a member of Live Good? You first have to register with a link that will be supplied to you. If you're interested, somebody would have invited you to this session. Somebody will have told you about it. All right. You get back to that individual, they are a member, they have a link that they would give you that you use to sign up. All right. You become a member only through someone who's already a member. All right. So, and then you pay up at the front $40 to become an affiliate with the company, $40. You never have to pay that again. Everybody is a one-off, one-time $40. And then, as I mentioned earlier in the presentation, on a monthly basis, your membership is $9.95. So we round that to $10, right? $10. So so $10, and you are a member for life. As long as you maintain your membership, you're a member for life. As long as the company lasts, and they're talking about 4, 5, 6 years and 10 years down the road. So you know that you are a member for life. You are entitled to your discounts on all of the products as we have shown you, and I will show you a few more. Here is another thing that they have made a package so that if you want to just pay 1 year and you don't have to be worried about paying the $10 every month, then if you do that, you actually save $20. So instead of paying 160, which will be 12 months of 10, which is 120, and the 40, 160, you are actually paying just 140, and they leave $20 for you, and that way you'll subscribe, and you're payable, or your membership is payable for the entire 12 months. They also have added a new feature. They said that if you, for example, just wanted to start, you're not sure, you say, okay, well, I will start with just the $40. Everybody has to pay that, and I'll pay my first $10 for the first month. I will buy a few products and see how it works and see if it's okay. That might be the second month. You say, okay, let me try again. Let me buy a few more products I couldn't buy all the first time. Okay, so 2 months you've paid the $10 and you member. But if you said, okay, that's working, I want to be back. They say that all you have to pay is the $9.95, the $99.95, the $100, and you will be subscribed for entire 12 months following wherever you start. So if you start in this month in June, it will be effective until June of next year. All right, I pay in the remaining $100 basically. So that is very, very good. They make this thing available for all of us. When you become a member of Live Good, an affiliate member of Live Good, you are given free websites. At the very onset, you are given free. As soon as you buy your package, you're given free website. The corporate site is where you see all of the information that I'm giving you there, where you have your back office, where you get paid, and where and where your membership, you see your matrix and everything, all the information that you want on your products, on your team, on your compensation, and everything is in your corporate site. So that is your online ledger, right? And everything else that you need to know, everything is kept for you. If you have your website and persons visit your website, it tells you how much heat you had for the day, and you see everything basically on your corporate site. All right. You also see the products, and you see the information I gave you with regards to the products. What is the price for you as a member? What is the price for as a retail? Somebody who just wants it the retail, they don't want to become a member. It will tell you what is the price as well. So you don't have to think of how much I will sell it for them. The price is right there. All right. And worse yet, and better yet, you don't have to be buying the product and then selling it off. All right. In the next slide, I will show you how actually persons can buy from your own website without even your knowledge, as long as you share them the link, right? Or maybe they see it on your Facebook account, or maybe on your Twitter account. If you put it there, persons will see it and they could go to it. You also have the power landing page, which is a 5-minute video of what Live Good is all about. A 5-minute snippet of what it's all about and how you can actually gain with Live Good. And it also, and at the end, you see there is a page, or maybe on your phone, it's at the bottom of the video, and you will see this. You can reserve your position right along here, where you sign in your first name and your last name and your email. And as soon as you do that, you have reserved a position in Live Good. Now, what does that mean? You are not a member yet, but because you signed the paper or signed that form, they are reserving a position for you. At the time that you came in, that you signed up, that position is reserved until Thursday, midnight of every day, of every week. So for example, if I were to sign now, I don't have to naturally pay up right away, but until Thursday, if I pay up before the Thursday cutoff, then that position that I signed up in, and that position that is reserved for me, will be maintained. If, however, at midnight on Thursday, I did not activate my package, then somebody who signed up after me would leapfrog me and take that position that was reserved for me, because I did not activate. I waited maybe too long, or was undecided, or whatever. It was reserved, but it was reserved for a time. But because I did not meet my obligation in buying my package, $50 to start off, then somebody else who will have signed after me would take that position. And you will see it's important that you act, that you act. I said if it is that you, during that first month that you paid the $50, you can easily, I'll show you how you can easily make back the $50. But if it is that you don't like anything, hey, remember, you can send the product back and get the entire refund, the full refund of your, without any question. It's just their policy. They tell you what you can do when they have the policies, and you read it and you see, send your product and you will get your refund. All right. But I'll tell you something. If you try the product, you will love it. You will love it. All right. So retail site, that is the site that is given to you as well as a member, as becoming a member. And that retail site is where you could give to anybody who wants the product. You say, I'm not interested in this. I'm not computer savvy. I don't want to know all of that. All I want is the product. Okay, well, here is the site. For example, I'm giving you my site here that is, says shoplivegood.com, and that's my username. And if you click on that, you will see the information of all the products, and you will see how you can buy it by putting it in your cart, by checking it out when you satisfy everything that you want to buy. But all they would see is the retail cost, because they are a retail member. They are not a full-fledged member, or so they are not entitled to the discount that the member receives. All right, and so they see the retail, they still satisfy the cost, because you see, even if our retail cost is still more than half, less than half, in sometimes less than 1/3 of what you will find with other products on the market. Right, so it's still beneficial even if you're just a retail customer. So with doing that, I don't have to order the product for the person. The person who wants it may be living in St. Martin. I don't have to order it to St. Lucia and then try to find a way to ship it over to St. Martin. No, I give them the link and they go and they shop it. And they shop for it, and it comes to St. Martin as the address shows. If whichever courier that they use to get products to them from the United States or wherever, they can use the same method to get that product, because it is from the United States it's coming from, right? So that is how it works. Now here's what the company does with that information. As we come to the compensation plan, I will show you that as if persons buy from your website, then the company actually compensates you for ultimately selling the product for them. All right. But before that, let me just say, as with any business, each individual's success may vary and is dependent on one's individual capacity, his business experience, his expertise, his dedication, and level of desire. All right. There is no guarantee concerning the level of success one may experience through Live Good, right? Through our compensation plan. However, we would see results will vary and are based on the one's performance and work. So in other words, if you put in the work, you will see the results. If somebody puts half of the work, well, they probably would have half of the results. And that makes sense, right? It's not okay, I joined in early, I'm way at the top, then everything's come to me. No, they say that if you put in the work, if you're dedicated, if you have interest in what you're doing, you will get results through that compensation plan. So there are 7 different ways that Live Good has for persons to be able to make money back. The company giving you money for being a member. Now that's unheard of, because Costco don't give you money back. They give you some discounts, but they don't give you money back, right? On Netflix, you watch a movie, you're a member, you watch a movie for free, yeah? Well, you say for free, but you paid your subscription, and they don't give you money back, right? Amazon don't give you money back. Even if you get discount on the product, but that's what they give you. But we are not only giving you discount that I've shown you, but we are giving money back to the member. All right, how is that possible? How do they do that? Where do they get the money from? Well, here are the 6 and 7 days. We will go through it to see which one may interest you. I think all of them should. So there's a Fast Start Weekly Commission. The Fast Start Weekly Commission says every week at the cutoff point of Thursday, when the company calls up for the week, basically, and then Friday mornings starts the new week in the company, basically. So on the Friday when they are paying, if you sign up somebody this week, or somebody use your link and they sign up, they join, the company is going to give you a commission of 50% bonus for every person that you referred into the company. So remember, to start up is $50. $40, everybody pays the affiliate cost, and $10 for your first month. So that's $50. So if somebody used your link, you share it with somebody and you give them the link and they sign up, they would have paid the $50 to the company. The company takes $25 into their coffers, and $25 they give back to the person who signed you up. The person who gave you the link, the person who told you about the company, they get $25 back. That's at the end of the week. Supposing they came in, they themselves paid $50 to start, but they would have made, by just signing up one person, $25. Well, it's easy to figure out, if they sign up one more person, they would make back the $50. 25 from that person, 25 from that, and we've been just signed up two persons. One on the right and one on the left, they have already made that, they have broken even. If they sign up a third person, that is bonus, that's profit. And if they sign a 4 and 5 and 5 and 6 persons and 9 for whatever, they just get excited and they start sharing this thing all about, and persons are signing up. Well, one guy who I was listening to say that within his first month, he made $1,000. He did not he did not make any money from selling products, right? But he made money by signing up people. And within his first month, he had signed up 40 persons. And guess what happened? Each of the 40 persons paid the company $50. The company made $2,000. But then the company gave him 50%. They gave him $25 on everybody. So that out of the $2,000 they made, they kept $1,000 and they gave him $1,000. So within his very first month, first 28 days of being a part of Live Good, he had made $1,000. That's a good deal. You paid $50. And by sharing the idea with others, you are able to make $1,000. Not by doing nothing. You actually worked. He spent his days, maybe, putting his advertisement up and everything of that, calling up persons, explaining the business to them, whatever. Person got interested, he did the work, and the company rewarded him for doing the work. Not a bad way. How many of you can make what can you do with an extra $1,000 this month? Probably can go a long way, right? So that is a good way of getting, it's called Fast Start Weekly Commission. That is the very first one that Live Good and gives you, and it happens as a clockwork, right? Now, that is the 50%. If you become if you are a bronze member, that is, you have signed 2 persons, right? Well, you were given an extra, on the second level, you were given an extra 10%, right? So the person that you sign, you get 50%, but then that person signs somebody else. Well, you're not going to get 50% because that person who signed him gets the 50%. But because you are a bronze member, you get 10% of that fee. So think about it. The person spent $50 to join. The person who signs them gets $25, but because they fall 2 levels under you, you get $5. So that's an addition to the 25, to what you would have made. You get another. So if you now, as you rank up to a higher level, silver, you can go 4 levels deep and get compensation there. Not the same amount, a 5% here and a 5% here, but if you ever get to diamond, then you can get compensation up to 10 levels deep. So on the first level, the person you sign, you get 50, but in the person who signs them, you get 10. And in the person who signs, you understand the generation going down and down and down, you're still being able to make something at the end of the week. That's not a month, that's a week, making you seeing things being built up in your back office, compensation for your effort, who told me, and I told Martha, and Martha told somebody else, and then you're still able, as you rank up, you can get more compensation along the way. All right, and then there is the matrix commission. That's a monthly commission. All right, how does the matrix work? The company is a forced matrix, right? In other words, you're not the one who have to think of, where do I put that person? Should I put them on my right? Should I put them on my left? No, the company, the automated system, the computerized system does that for you. So if I bring in 2 persons, one would go on my right. So here's me, and I brought my first 2 persons in. One goes on my right and one goes on my left, right? But I have 2 more persons that I brought in. Well, where do they go? Well, there's no more space on my right and my left. So That person goes, the computerized system puts them, the fourth one on the hair, one on the hair. And if I happen to have gotten two other person, it will fill up. Now, guess what? This individual is not the one who brought these two persons in. He probably just got started and he probably have not brought any. But because I am working, I'm still getting persons. I am maybe more flamboyant than him. I know more persons. I'm still getting persons. It is filling up his matrix as well. It is filling mine, yes, because I'm getting persons at the second level, but it's also filling up his matrix. So his two position is filled for him because of my work. Now, when he begins to work, he say, wow, this is nice. My matrix is being filled and I haven't done any work. Thank God for my sponsor. But what about if I start working? So he begins to think his position, these two positions are already taken. So if he signs up his first person, it naturally has to go under one of his two persons. The computerized system enables that system to build, and pretty soon you will recognize that there are persons being built and your matrix is filling up because persons in your organization is actually working, right? And so one is helping the other. I helped him because before he got started, because I was able to sign up two more persons and they went under him. But now he's beginning to work and he's helping my matrix grow as well. So one is helping your team is helping each other. It's a wonderful concept that everyone benefits from. And because of that, the company gives you 2.5% in commission every month, 2.5% of the membership fee. Remember, everybody's paying $9.95. Company rounds it up to $10. So $10 everybody is paying to maintain their membership. So out of that membership, the $10, the company is using it to give back to the people who came in, who signed up. So they pretty much they're not pretty much keeping. It looks like they're not keeping anything out of the $10. They're just using it to pay back persons through the matrix and the compensation plan. All right, and you see how it is divided. So the first, in this case, as an unranked person, you can go 12 levels down. Right? That means you have not signed anybody, or maybe you have signed one but not two. But when you sign in your first two person, you can go 13 levels down. Right? So in other words, it caps off at 13. When you get to the 13th level, your matrix is full. But if your matrix is, if you did not sign up anybody, but because your sponsor was signing up, you saw that it's filling up under you. Imagine you never sign up anybody. You're not interested in that. You just want their products and you're not interested in signing up anybody. But over time, if the people in your team is working, your matrix can also get filled at 12 levels. If your matrix ever gets filled at 12 level, that would amount to maybe a few thousand persons. But if it ever gets filled at that level, you could be making a monthly commission of $2,000 or almost $50 every month coming to you without you ever sign anybody. However, if you sign up two persons, you are doubling the commission, right? If you sign up two, you're doubling your commission, right? So you see it pays to sign up. If you get to silver, it's the same as the bronze. You go to 13 levels, so your commission will be the same. But that's if your matrix ever gets filled, right? And so if you ever get to diamond and your matrix is filled, all the positions up to 15 levels down, you can be making $16,000 every single month. Guaranteed will come your way as long as all the members continue to stay in Live Good, right? And if they themselves are making money, I don't see any reason why they should leave by paying $10, right? It's just $10 to maintain it. And so pretty much that's what it will look like. And you see how it gets up to $16,000 at the diamond level, all right? But before that, the bronze level can go to $4,095. The gold and platinum can go up to $8,000. It doubles in that because they go one level further. All right, so this is what's happening. But guess what? It is just 25 cents you are getting. But 25 cents is being multiplied because the matrix is getting filled with people, right? If you get to diamond and your matrix is filled, that's 65,000 people. Remember, the company now is 400,000 people. So definitely some diamond people have gotten to that level with their matrix being at 65,000. And because of that, they're guaranteed to get $16,000 every month in just that compensation plan alone, the matrix commission, right? And so you may start small at the very beginning, at the branch, you'll get as 50, but as it begins to grow over time, you're sharing the idea and persons are signing up, you can see it's growing, it's growing, it's growing. Eventually, you will begin to see some good money. If you're getting $500 more US dollars more every month in that compensation, that's not a bad, that's not a bad, that's depending upon that, but that's not a bad place to get some extra money, right? To help you. We all know that we can find good ways to use that money and not have to waste it, right? Because there's so much that we need to do. Matching bonus, 5 generations deep. That also is from the compensation, the monthly $9.95. This one is interesting because what it says is that if the person that you sign up makes $100 in matrix commission, the company is matching up and giving you 50% of it. So the person keeps the $100 for that's their payment, that's their matrix commission, but you who signed them up, the company gives you $50, give you 50% of it. That's if you in the first round. If you get to the second round, you're guaranteed an additional 10%, so you get 60% here, right? And you're entitled to a second generation going down. If you get to gold, you get an addition. So all of these things are adding up. So instead of just getting the 50% base, you're adding up to 50 and 65 and so forth. And so that's another compensation that they give you off that, whatever the person makes. So if the person makes 1,000, in fact, the example says this way. The example says, if you sign up 10 persons, and each of them makes 6,000 in the matrix, after all the team that is being built, they make 6,000 in the matrix. Well, you are entitled to get 50% on each one of these persons. So they keep their 6,000, but you make 3,000 on the first one, you make 3,000 on the second, up to 10. So 3,000 times 10 is 30,000. On that compensation plan alone, the matching bonus, you can make up to 30,000 if you have 10 persons who made 6,000, right? And they too, as their matching bonus comes along, they might, they may have signed up 100 persons and they may even make more than you, than your 30,000, So it makes sense to share the idea because in the long term, it can be beneficial to you as well. So that's one. There's a retail commission also, right? That I spoke about. So if you person wants the product and you give them the retail link, they go out and they buy whatever they wanted to buy. You'll notice that when I was presenting the products, there were 2 prices, one for the member and one for the retail. Supposing Super Red. Super Red is $18 for the member. All right, so the company sells that at no profit to themselves. They sell it to the member. They give it to you at the manufactured cost, basically. All right, but for the retailer, they sell it at $30. So there is a difference of $12, right? So that of that $12 is pretty much the profit that they make. $12 profit on one Super Red. So because the person bought it from your website, because you were the one who gave them the link, they went on the website and they saw it, the company now shares the profit, the $12 profit, they share it with you. They keep 50% of it and they give you 50%. So that of that $12, you would make $6 on that one bottle of really bread, of Super Red, and the company takes $6. Now, supposing the person bought 10 of that, or they bought everything in the company, right? So then they paid $300 and they bought the entire package, right? The company, now because as $300 would be for the member, but because they were not member, they spent $450. Of the $150 profit that the company made, they keep 75 and they give you 75. It happens for every single product that is sold from your website, no matter what it is, no matter how much it is. Whatever the profit the company makes, they share it half and half with you, right? However, if you begin to rank up, not only do they share it 50%, but they add an additional 10% upon that. So in other words, as somebody who have signed it 2%, you're not getting 50%, but you get 60%. If you get to silver, then you get 70% of the profits. So that's 50 and 10, that's 60, and 5 and 5, that's 10. So you keep 70% of it. By the time you get to diamond, you're keeping the entire profit, all of it. like I think it's 100%, right? So if you ever get to that place, you are not just getting 50% of the retail profit, but you're keeping pretty much all of it. All right. So that is another way that the company actually compensate the people who are members of Live Good. All right. And then there's the influencer bonus, where if you have persons that are buying by bulk and they're able to sell over 2,500 sales in the company, they bought that amount, then the company give you an additional 10% of whatever that they have, right, in commission. So your total, instead of making just the 50% that you would have made in the previous one, you are making an additional 10 just by giving an extra bonus. If that person that it have maybe a store or a health store, whatever, they buying the products and they make $5,000 sale for the company, where because they sign up under you were the one who gave them the link and told them about Live Good, then you're making an additional 20%. So it's called an influence bonus. All right. So that's just another way that you can get compensation back from the company. And of course, there is the diamond pool bonus. Now, when you get to diamond, you have reached the summit of the company. There's one more level, but diamond is where everybody wants to get to. That's the goal everybody has in mind. All right. I want to be a diamond in the company. And then if you ever get there, whenever you get there, I know a person who got there within the 6, well, as we saw so many persons are diamond already. Within 6 months, we have over 27 diamonds, right? So persons are actually able to do it. I know Tim Miller became diamond in 1 month, right? And he's just crazy, man. The way that he grows this thing, and now he's the only crown diamond in the company, right? So out of the diamond, here's what the company does. All of the sales that the company makes for that month, how many millions of dollars, they share 2% of that sale. They divide it among all the qualified diamonds. So when the very first person who became a diamond in the company, when he received his check of 2% of the company's sales for that month, he came back with $25,000 in just that bonus alone. By the next month, 2 more persons had become diamonds. So there were 3 diamonds. And guess what happens? Each of them, because they're sharing it now, there are more persons, so it have to be divided a little smaller, but each of them still were able to make $23,000. So that first guy would have made 25 in his first month. In the second month, he made 23. Yeah, that is a lot of money. That by sharing the idea, persons sign up, and you are actually making money by the company giving back. The company makes money for the sales of the product, and they also make money for the membership that they make. All right, the membership $10, and with all of that, they pull that together and they give back 2% to the diamond people. And then there is now the crown diamond, and the crown diamond now has 0.5% in addition to the 2%. All right, they get of all the sales. So that's an additional added to what they're making. So pretty much they're making 2.5% of what is there. So so this is a good way of you gaining from the products, the health, nutritional benefit of it, also from the discounts that you get because you're a member, so you can purchase more for yourself and for your family. And also, if you're a member, you qualify for making compensation for having part of the company being paid back to you, right? So it's a win-win either way when you watch it. I will not be a retailer. I don't want to retail. Why would I want to just pay just for the product when I could actually save money by being a member, paying my $10 for the month, but saving more than $10 on every single item? It's a no-brainer. I would rather pay the $10 per month and be saving all of that money. But even more so, because I am a member, I qualify for compensation. So it very well may be by me signing up a couple more persons. Imagine I sign up 1 person and my subscription is covered for 2.5 months. The $25 I make on sign up 1 person takes care of my bill, my membership for 2.5 months. If I sign up 2 persons, then I have 5-month coverage. If I say I don't want the money, I'm not going to use it to do anything. I'm just going to use it to pay my subscription. Well, I have, by signing up 2 persons, that $50 is covering me up for 5 months. You see how easy it is to maintain yourself in this without ever having to take money from your pocket again? Yeah, tell persons about it. And persons get excited, they join the company, you make money for it. All right. The company has this way of paying you back. There's a global e-wallet where that is controlled by iPayout. And then they show you the leaders in the company will show you how to set it up and everything so that you can get, if you're American and you have American account, it becomes even easier because they can wire the money directly into your account. Otherwise, you would have to use Bitcoin or maybe a prepaid card. There is a card that is available, I think just $10 for the card. It's a MasterCard. And as Fabian always say, for persons who believe that, you know, when they see this thing, they say, oh, that's a pyramid or whatever. Guess what? MasterCard is signed up with this company, making business with Live Good. Now, if you know anything about MasterCard and Visa card, they do not join anything that is Ponzi. Anything that, because their name is important, their reputation is important, right? So they have examined the blue papers of this company. They have seen what is legitimate. And so they are able to, they are making available a MasterCard that you can use. The company sends that money into the MasterCard and you can use it and shop online and do whatever you want with it, but you know, by doing that way, right? So that's the one way that you can get paid as well. And of course, there is a crypto, Bitcoin or Litecoin or Doge. If you're into crypto, that's another way that you can get paid. And of course, you know, you can use that to increase your Bitcoin portfolio. You can buy a Bitcoin with that. You can buy whatever, Ethereum, whatever else that you want to buy, you can buy it. Ripple. No, if you're into this thing, then you will know where you can increase, right? Or where you can use that. You invest in other things that actually makes money for you. So these are all the different ways that you can get paid, and so forth. You can also leave your money in your e-wallet to buy your products. So you don't have to take it out and then have to pay it back. You can just leave it there, and with that money, you can buy your product for the next month, or you can pay your affiliate fee, not your membership fee for that next month as well. All right. If you want to go this way, or if you want to pay it for the entire 12 months, as long as you have your 100, you continue to pay for the next year and you don't have to worry for 12 months. So it's left to you. You've seen it. You've seen what the company is about. It is a legitimate company with real products that actually produces results. And you also have the added benefit of returning an empty bottle and get your entire fee back if you're not satisfied with what you received. Having said all of that, what is your choice? What would you want to do? Let me stop sharing for now and allow anyone who has a question. Let me also allow you to unmute yourself. You want to raise your hands. You want anything clarified. We have Yvette on the line. We have Marva on the line. And we have all the experts there who can answer these questions for you. And it will be answered. There is an answer to any question that you have. Anything that is unclear to you and you want an answer for it, they have enough persons here who would be able to give you that answer. So, the platform is open. If there's anything that you want us to go over again, or there's some question that you have, or if it was crystal clear, and you said, I understand this thing, I want this thing, I want to be part of this. Don't forget, if you join, you can reserve your position, and if you reserve your position before, and you don't have the money tonight, but you want to pay up your $50, or if you want to start with your 1-year subscription right away, even better because you make a profit, or at least you save some money that way. If you want to do that, you have up to Thursday midnight to activate, to ratify your position, and your reserve position will be kept. Right? If not, and but you just want to sign up, you want to sign up early. Just sign up early that your name is already registered in the company. So at the moment you activate, it picks up the next available spot to put you in your enrollers matrix. So the higher the position in the matrix you are, the better for you. Because if somebody else comes in, the person has to go under you because you already have that position. Now, what if the person that comes in, you don't know the person, but the person is a move on the shaker. Person has contacts everywhere, and they're just adding persons into that. Thank God you are above them, because they are building your matrix. You remember that 2% that the leader actually put under the person that had not brought in anybody? Because he had a good position, he was able to benefit from that. Had he not entered, then somebody else would have taken that position. And that great person that is a networker, who knows persons, he will not benefit any from that, from it. So it's a good thing to don't waste time, get yourself in, and and get your position secured, right? Even if for a month you say, let me give it a month trial, and I will pay that that $50. I will sign up to persons, make my money back. So if I don't not satisfy, at least I won't have lost anything. I would have gotten my $50 back, and also because some products, and all of that. Either way, I tell you something: if you become part of Live Good, you won't leave. You won't leave, because as long as you're benefiting with the products, you're benefiting with the compensation plan, it's good to go.